Hi friends, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a new episode in the Luxury Will I Buy It series. This is where we talk about new and upcoming releases and which ones we think are worth our money. But here on my channel we had a little French twist. So for collections we do want, we say oui, and for collections we don't want, we say non merci. But before we go any further, let's take a second to grab our iced coffee or a hot coffee. Let's take a sip and let's get started. I am clutching onto my hot latte this morning because it is super cold here in Montreal. Let's get our steps in at the mall, inside, indoors, please and thank you. So first up here, we have some new beauty news from Dior. I just did a video on them dedicated to them and their new beauty launches this year. They have some new fresh off the press right here, and this is the Weijie Beauty account on Instagram. All of the accounts I'm listing or mentioning are in my description box. Please go check that out. Okay, so we have here the Dior Forever Glow Maximizers and the Dior Forever Glow Cushion. Now these are new-ish. The cushions, we have seen cushions before, but these here, the Forever Glow Maximizers, this is very intriguing because we've seen the Forever line in the foundations and the concealer correctors. We've seen maximizers. I'm wearing a maximizer here. It's the blue one. It looks a little bit less blue on my lips, but we've seen this before, and these to me look like they are liquid highlighters. We have 4 colors here, and here we have an arm swatch. This is concentrated here. So I'm intrigued. I think this looks interesting. I like that there is a white, a champagne pink, a nice medium golden, and then a warmer, a richer one there too. These look really pretty. It's hard to tell exactly from the swatch. It almost looks like the white one. That one almost looks a little bit more glittery, just where it's sort of got blended out. It's hard to tell exactly, but don't you see? It kind of looks like a little bit grainy. I hope that this is just a beautiful, luminous, lit from within liquid highlighter. I should hope. We all hate when it's like a chunky, chalky, glittery mess, but I hope that this is beautiful. I find especially the last 3, they look more creamy. Like I feel like I don't see any like chunky glitter particles in the last 3, but you know, this is very preliminary. I think this looks beautiful. And then we have these Forever Glow cushions. Now, we've seen cushions from the brand before. It's nothing new. To me, these look almost like primers. These don't look like cushion foundations. I suspect it's some sort of base enhancer primer. I could be very wrong, but to me that's what these look like. Just seeing them in the cushion, the pink and then that more golden one, they don't look like skin tones per se. I mean, maybe the second, like the golden one, the yellowish one as a swatch, it looks more like a skin tone than the pink one, but I'm guessing it's some sort of booster enhancer complexion type of product. So for me, this is like a peut-être, so that's a maybe. I'm going to have to see these in person. Let's hope that they actually come to North America. This may be an Asia exclusive. This sort of thing happens. I like the concept. I like the idea. I like, you know, boost the glow and enhance my complexion, blah, blah, blah. But, you know, I'm going to have to wait and see. I would not purchase all 4 of those liquid highlighters. I would get 1. That would be it for me, but I like the idea. So we're going to put a pin in that, and hopefully this bubbles up in the near future with a bit more information. Moving on to Beauty by Maj. So here we have another spring collection from the brand, and I'm so confused because they've come out with so much this year since, well, for the past few weeks they've come out with so much for the spring release, and we have another spring collection. Now, apparently, this has launched already in Japan and some parts of the EU, but not everywhere. And I suspect this is limited edition and will not be available everywhere. We have seen this blush, this 280 Rose Poplin. We've seen this one already. I think it's available in Canada and the US. The eyeshadow Quint is what we're here to talk about, in my opinion. This is the DiorShow 5 Couleurs. This is limited edition, this eyeshadow, number 943 Atelier. So that means workshop. This looks super pretty. It looks purple, it looks pink. It looks like, to me, I'm seeing the cherry blossoms in the background here. I'm seeing pink. I'm seeing lightness, freshness, springtime. It's not springtime, but I can fantasize that it is. I think that this looks really lovely. If we sort of zoom in to this palette here, we can see that it looks like a workshop, like the embossing looks like dresses at the workshop where Mr. Dior would sew the dresses. I'm on a different account here. This is My Beauty Shopper, and she has the actual palette. I believe she's in Italy. And here we have a photo taken by a human, not a promo photo. And I know that there is that dark pink shade in the center, but I'm drawn to the perimeter. I'm drawn to the purple and the lilac. And I like seeing this up close because it looks like what is it called? Like the mannequin, like that sort of silhouette thing that they use to build clothing on. We can see that in the embossing here. That's really pretty. And I think she has a swatch here as well. Those swatches look a bit lighter. I would hope that these would be a little bit more pigmented. It's giving very, very pastel. I'm not sure. I mean, it looks very pink and very pastel. So if I can swatch this in person, I would give it a try. I would swatch it in person, of course, but just based off of this swatch here, I'm not sure. It's a little bit disappointing. I just want a bit more punch, not necessarily something more intense. Well, intense, yes. It doesn't have to be vulgar. Color in purple doesn't have to be vulgar. It just needs to be a bit more saturated for my taste. So a pin in this one as well for the time being. Moving on to some Clé de Peau beauty. I am so excited to announce this to you. Clé de Peau will be launching solo eyeshadows. So Eyeshadow Singles, I'm so excited. If I'm not mistaken, they've had these in the past. I believe they were cream. I know they've had cream blushes that were solos as well. So pretty. I love Clé de Peau, first of all. I love their eyeshadow formula. And I love single eyeshadows. Sometimes you want a one and done with mascara. You know, like I love a quad, but sometimes you just need one or maybe even two eyeshadows. Ugh, this I love. I'm seeing a lot of possibility. I love blue, I love purple. Honestly, you could go extra and you could create a beautiful palette. So I would get the dark navy, that lilac, and that brown. And then I could get that pink, maybe depending on how it is, or one of the more neutral colors. You mix and match. You don't have to do that. I just want to see these in person. In the photo here, a lot of them look like they're going to be a little bit satiny. I'm especially looking at the blue, the lilac, and the brown, the dark brown. They don't look matte. It kind of looks like there's a little bit of a satin there. Time will tell, but these look beautiful. I'm really interested to see how these look in person. How different is the 102 to the 104, those two neutral colors? Because in the photo here, they look very similar. How will they be as a swatch? Is the tone very different? Is the finish different? That sort of thing. So they're really starting off the single shadows here very, very concise, very concisely. We don't have 45 to choose from, just 6. That is nice. Very, very pretty. Ugh, I cannot wait to see this. I love this. Yes. So in case you missed, that is a definite oui for me. Moving on to the Hermès Spring Summer. I know it's early for Spring Summer, but it's actually been out for a minute. So here we have new beauty products from Hermès. They've come out with lipstick and nail polish in conjunction together. So we have 3 colors. We have the 41 Rose Pop, 44 Orange Neon, and 47 Rouge Cinétique. Beautiful. That 44, that orange neon, looks very orange, very flashy. At first, when Hermès came out with beauty, I wasn't super thrilled. I didn't I didn't love it, but now I do. I love the packaging. I love the color blocking. I think it's really nice. It's very catching. It just, you know, sort of sucks me in with that color. I want to see what the red and the pink look like. These to me look like they're mattes. In the promo photo here, it looks like it's a little bit flat. It doesn't have that satiny creaminess to them. I do have an Hermès lipstick, and I've tried their lipsticks. They're good. Very long wearing, very expensive, of course. It's Hermès, but very nice. I also really appreciate how small this collection is. You know, we don't necessarily need 45 new products for every 3 months from a brand, so it's nice that it's just very concise here. And the nail polish, I love these colors. Okay, so we have 62 Bleu Electric, electric blue. I love that color. Ugh. 48 Ultraviolet. That looks really beautiful, almost like a timeless color, very elegant. And then 36 Orange. You can, I mean, I guess you could match these to the lipsticks. You can see in the first photo here, they sort of match them. Obviously, the blue nail polish doesn't match a blue lipstick. That's that opaque. It's more the packaging, you know, that's matched here. But super pretty. I love the colors. I love the contrasting colors with the nail color itself and then the bands around them. 10 out of 10. I want to see these in person. Yes. Moving on to Natasha Denona. This is the Natasha Denona Berry Pop, and this is available for sale now. This is a stunning assortment of blush, highlighters, and lip formulas in a soft berry shade for a fresh makeup look. Very cute. So this looks like a face palette, a lipstick, and a lip liner. This seems to be a very common formula for Natasha Denona. The face palette and then the lip liner and lipstick. That's like her bread and butter. That's her jam here. So inspired by the My Dream Cheek Trio palette, this soft berry trio combines blush and highlighter shades in a lightweight formula to give your cheeks a fresh, healthy glow. This looks very pretty. I like the embossing. I like just the detailing. I think it looks nice. That the case, I love the color. It's a very rich berry color. It looks very nice. I personally haven't had much luck with Natasha Denona, but I know she's very popular, which is why I mentioned her here. And I like the packaging. I like the colors. I think these are going to be very nice on a lot of people. Is this for me? Probably not. I think it's a non merci for me. I don't object to the concept or the idea. It's just not everything can be for me, and that's perfectly fine. Now, the lip products here also look very, very nice. I love it. I love that it's a matchy lip liner and lipstick. That's just very extra to me. Like, very extra. I love that. I appreciate that. The lip colors look very creamy. They look very creamy, very hydrating. It looks very nice. Again, this is not for me, but I can still appreciate it. Yeah. Moving on to Trend Mood 1, we have some new collections here from Guerlain. Yes, Guerlain has some new collections here. The first one I'm so excited to talk about. This is a new KissKiss Be Glow Lip Oil. I love a lip oil. I have a few from Dior, which I love. And it's interesting because Clarins had a lip oil years ago. Not many people talked about them, and then all of a sudden lip oils have become popular. I wonder if Clarins is still making their lip oils. Anyway, moving on to Guerlain here. So this is a honey-infused tinted lip oil formulated with 92% natural origin ingredients. Its nourishing and plumping texture delivers 24 hours of care and ensures an instant volume effect and a glassy or glossy shine with no stickiness in 6 shades. Right off the bat, I find the promo photo inviting. It looks juicy, it looks glossy. I understand immediately what this is. It just, yeah, it looks glossy. It looks like it's going to give me a wet pout. It looks lovely. It says here it's going to deliver 24 hours of care. It's not. It's a lip oil. It's going to feel nice on the lips. It will not last 24 hours. And it does appear that the colors will have some tint to them. So it won't be a transparent lip oil. There will be some nuance in the shades as well. So the first colors here, the Poppy Glow and Lavender Glow. These ones seem to have the most opacity in the tint. I think these look really nice. Next we have Peach Glow and Honey Glow. These ones, the colors look a little bit negligible. They look very similar to each other, but if you want the more neutral shades, maybe these ones here, they still look nice. And then the same with the Rose Glow and the Pop Rose Glow. The color variance is also a little bit negligible. I think it's going to depend on your skin tone and also your natural lip color, because that does play into the shade payoff. But I think that these look nice. I don't have a price yet, so I can't even compare the price range to Dior or Clarins, but I think this looks exciting. It's a oui for me. I won't get all six. They're starting off with 6 shades. I'm certain they'll add more colors as we go. I will not buy all 6. I'll try one, definitely. Also from Guerlain this year, we will see the Terracotta Concealer, Natural Perfection Concealer. So Terracotta exists, it's existed forever. It has a foundation range. There's a matte and a more luminous finish. There's the terracotta bronzers. So it really makes a lot of sense that they're adding a concealer to the complexion range. They're just sort of capping off this entire thing. I think this makes sense. So this is the perfection of a liquid, perfection of a liquid, the lightness of a powder. Okay, my brain just forgot how to read. The perfection of a liquid and the lightness of a powder. Okay. Comfortable, soft, with an innovative, long-lasting formula of 24-hour hydration and 24-hour optimal wear thanks to a no transfer technology. It corrects imperfections, illuminates shadowy areas, blurs purplish and bluish dark circles, and it helps reveal a radiant freshness and give the skin a natural glow. Okay, it's supposed to be buildable as well with an ultra soft applicator. The applicator looks very small, so it almost looks more for correcting than concealing, because oftentimes concealers tend to have a little bit of a wider wand like this because you tend to distribute a bit more, but then this wand here looks very small, so maybe it's a bit more for correcting than concealing, but maybe a little bit of both. There are 16 shades to choose from. It's not like the most wide range available, but there is something here. The promo photos here, honestly, I have no idea what I would get because it's, I don't know, the promo photos look a bit off. They always do, but there is this here. It's sort of like the terracotta shade range finder, so it tells you based off of your foundation which concealer range you should be in. This is very helpful, so maybe what I'll do is I'll have an idea and then go into the counter. I don't think I could buy this blindly, maybe. I think I'm a 3N in the terracotta line. I think that one has suited me, 3N or 3.5N. So maybe the 3N concealer or 3.5N, but I like my concealers to have a little bit of peach to them, so we'll see. I think this is a oui for me. It's just a matter of time. I need to wait until I can sort of swatch these in person, but it's a oui for me. I like the concept, I like the idea. And then last but not least, we have a Mit Beauty Talk, and we have new Tom Ford eyeshadow quads. These are the Tom Ford Eye Color Quad Crème. This is a cream to, is it cream to powder? It's the Crème formula. And there are 2 new palettes that are going to be available. The first one, 45 Iconic Smoke and 46 Ember Bronze. Now, looking at this promo photo here, the first one, Iconic Smoke, to me, the bottom, like there's that matte neutral with the matte blue. That blue almost looks like it has like a little hint of violet in it, you know, I don't know if you can see it. Then there's that really dark, slight gray on the side, and then there's that topper color. The other color or other palette here, the Ember Bronze, it looks like it's going to be mostly mattes. Well, I guess they're both palettes have 3 mattes and 1 more topper or satiny colors. The second palette looks a bit warmer. It looks like it might pull more warm brown with cranberry, but I do have a swatch of the Iconic Smoke, and I don't know. I don't know, like it just looks so different than the promo photo. Like I was hoping that the matte blue would hint towards purple, but I don't like, to me this looks a bit dark and muddy. I think I'm a bit traumatized from the Chanel Les Beige Cool palette, that I'm like, oh no, what's gonna happen? I mean, I think it depends on the skin tone of the person here, because the first color looks a little bit warm, and then I'm honestly surprised with how opaque that satin color is. It's hard to tell exactly what shade that is. It's a little bit warm. It looks like it has like multi-dimension, like multi-chrome, you know, has like a little bit of reflection. And then we do have that dark navy, but I think it's that bottom color, that really dark muddy navy. I don't know. If I look again at the promo photo, I'm like, oh, that looks nicer than the swatches. So I'm gonna have to put a big pin in that. I can swatch it in person, but I personally would not buy that one blindly online. Just my opinion. So anyway, that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to leave a comment down below and let me know which collections you think are worth spending your hard-earned money on and which ones are an absolute non merci. If you've made it to the end of the video, maybe leave a little blue heart emoji inspired by my lip gloss here and my shirt. Actually, it's a bodysuit. And yeah, I think that's it for today's video. If you're not subscribed to my channel, you are missing out greatly. We do a lot of these beauty talk videos where we talk about new upcoming releases, the Will I Buy It's. They're a staple here on my channel, so make sure you subscribe to stay informed. And on that note, that's all I have for you guys for today. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hope you have a beautiful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.